Good morning and welcome back after what I hope was a good weekend for one and all. And at the start of this week we are going to turn our attention to once again our most senior boys and consider some further appointments. This has been the most testing of circumstances for us all for very different reasons. When it comes to our most senior boys, they have missed out on an awful lot of the fun that goes with the end of their time at West House in Year 6. They have also missed out on taking on positions of responsibility and demonstrating their true worth in that regard. And we as a staff have considered at length whether we should, under these circumstances, appoint head boy, deputy head boy, and it is made all the more difficult by the fact that at a crucial time the boys haven't actually been here at school. Indeed, never has there been such a tricky and sticky situation since Sticky, the stick insect, got stuck on a sticky bun. But we have discussed it, we have fathomed it out, we have looked back over the school careers of the boys, and we believe that we have come up with a very fair representation when it comes to making these most senior appointments. And I pause at that point to say there will be some further appointments of badges, merit badges, possibly monitors between now and the end of term, because we recognise above all else, and this is an important message, that our current Year 6 boys are the most fantastic crop of individuals at the top end of the school that we have had in many a year. And it is therefore such a shame that these most fantastic boys have not been able, perhaps, to enjoy all that goes with their final term at West House. So I say to you all, Year 6 boys, I guess thank you. Thank you for everything you have done for this school, and every single one of you has been an absolute superstar and contributed to what our Year 6 group is. And in making this most difficult decision, I am actually going to draw on precedent, and I've discussed this with the teachers, and we think it is fair, right and proper. Many years ago, in I think 2010, we had joint head boys because we had two characters who were well worthy of that situation, and in actual fact we simply couldn't split them, so we said let's be absolutely fair and we will appoint both. And I turned to that precedent this year when it has been so very difficult to make a judgment, and we are actually going to appoint two deputy head boys and two head boys, joint head boys, and all four were absolutely in the mix and richly deserving, as were so many others. But a decision has to be made, and in terms of deputy head boys, we have two characters. One who has done the whole West House journey, who has thrown his all into everything that we do, unassuming, wonderfully articulate and hugely helpful, always there helping staff and indeed his peer group, a true ambassador for this school, and that is Zubin. Also being appointed to the position of deputy head boy, we have a relative latecomer who has made the absolute most of his time here, and it has been a relatively short time, and he is destined for greatness. I am absolutely convinced of it. And I would also therefore like to congratulate Ethan on being appointed to the position of Deputy Head Boy, joint with Zubin. And so it comes to the position, or as in the case of this year, the positions of Head Boy. And again, we have an individual who has done the journey, who has been here since nursery, who has made the absolute most of every single opportunity that has come his way. He has thrown himself into this school with complete gusto and thrived academically, sportingly, musically, and has grown massively as an individual along the way, and therefore is truly deserving of the position of joint head boy, and that is Ming. And then joining him as head boy for year 6 this year, we have a character who again joined the school a little later on. I think, if my memory serves me right, and I am knocking on a little bit now, I think it was about year 2 that this young man turned up at West House, took it all in his stride, again quiet, unassuming, wonderfully polite, stands for all the values that lie at the core of the West House ethos, has spearheaded charitable involvement, has gone out of his way to benefit other people, and at the tender age of 10 or 11, someone who shows so much empathy to others is richly deserving of this appointment. And I'm therefore absolutely delighted that joining Ming as head boy this year, our 125th anniversary, is Alfie. So well done to you boys. You'll be receiving your badges in due course. And I say to the rest of the year 6 cohort, without all of you, it doesn't work. You as a collective have been absolutely magnificent. We will make some more appointments in due course. And remember, there is still a reasonable amount of the journey still to go. Make the most of it.